At number 5, we have Firewalker Gauss, as suggested by Mr. E. Thank you very much for the comment, I really do appreciate it, man. For Firewalker Gauss, we're gonna go with a more of a duration and strength range-ish build. The most important mod here is going to be that Mac Crash mod. That way, every time you run into a wall or something, you're going to create a black hole, and that's going to suck up enemies. And it's going to kind of synergize with your Firewalker ability because it's going to pull them together, and your Firewalker is going to burn them up a little bit. So that's what we're going to aim for. Alright, so we are going to activate all of our abilities, activate Firewalker, and this is where it gets fun because the moment you hit a wall, it just automatically sucks in enemies close by, and then when they fall on the ground, they get burnt up by Firewalker. It's a pretty neat combination. I bet some of you guys could probably make this even better. At number 4, we have the Pulling Nekros build. For this build, all you want to really focus on is range and decreasing the cost of your abilities. So we're going to be running 235% range, because we will be pulling just about every resource in the area within, I believe, about close to 60 meters, and we will be desecrating them, so we'll be getting double the loot with desecrate ability. So this is kind of what it looks like. The whole idea of the build is to get enemies and resources close to you as possible. So if enemies are pulled to you and they happen to die, they'll get desecrated. And if you pull and you happen to grab an energy orb, well, that's even better. And if you have an arcane energized, then that will help you even more and make things run a lot smoother. Now, if you don't have arcane energized, that's fine. You can actually make something I like to call an energy stick, which is a saw with Exodia Brave as the arcane. You basically, as long as you use a heavy attack kill, you get energy rate of +5 energy for 4 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Now, just imagine that, plus your Zenuric, and that's a lot of energy per second. So this is what the energy rate looks like with a trash Zenuric energy per second with the arcane. I mean, it's a pretty solid rate, and it could be much better. At number 3, we have Breach Surge Oberon. So I actually don't like playing Oberon that much, but with this build specifically, it's actually kind of cool. So you want to go for some strength, some range, and some duration to help you out with the efficiency for your renewal, and to help you out for the time limit on your abilities. So for Breach Surge, it's going to help out with range, and so it lasts longer. For your Hallowed Ground, it's going to help out with just the duration of it, and then duration and efficiency for your renewal, and your ultimate just a little bit more range and power. So with all these things together, let me show you guys what happens. So after getting some energy, after taking damage, you press your Breach Surge and then your Hallowed Ground, and every single enemy within that area starts kind of shooting out those missiles because of the Breach Surge. So it combos really well, and then keep in mind you can still heal your allies, so ulting will reduce their armor and blind them.
Yeah, I'm fast, boy.
Alright, so this build is for those of you guys that want to go zoom really fast. Especially if you're traveling down in Cetus or Fortuna or any of those outer areas. So what you want to do is maximize strength. If you can go beyond 322%, go for it, and you want duration so that the effects last longer. You're definitely going to go with Infested Mobility and your 2 as Volt. So those 2 abilities together will give you a lot of movement speed. Yeah, so besides memeing around with movement speed, I don't think this build is going to be of any use to any of you guys. But yeah, I mean, there it is. That's a build, I guess, that I found under my bed. Last but not least, we got Eclipse Loki. This build's okay. So for Loki, what you want to focus on is strength and duration, and that's going to give you more time on Eclipse and your cloaking, as well as more damage dealt on your Eclipse. I believe with this build right now, you should be reaching about 400% damage buff on Eclipse. But yeah, the whole point is to cloak and do a lot of damage while you're cloaking. And when you're cloaking, most of the time you'll be landing some crits on unexpected enemies. So that will give you a really good high crit number with that buff. So this is kind of what it looks like. Now, I've shown you guys my build for my saw, and it's not necessarily the best. But with the 400% buff and your cloaking, crits do hit kind of high, slash procs do hit kind of high when they do hit. But yeah, I mean, you kind of just grab Loki and you basically just you bring him up to a Super Saiyan 1 level. It makes him a bit more spicy than normal. That is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know if you want anything more like this. If you have any more builds, any suggestions for builds, let me know in the comments down below. And I would also suggest staying to the very end of the video because I do have a message for all of you guys who are still watching this. So, if not, I'll see you all in the next video. How's it going, guys? Thank you for staying all the way until the end of the video. I really do appreciate that. This message is for all of you guys who are still watching, any of my subscribers. I'm just letting you all know there will be a 100 sub special, and that is coming up pretty soon here. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should do, just let me know down in the comments down below. Something I was thinking about was to probably have a Twitch stream, and maybe just play some Warframe there with you guys, or I don't know, maybe play some Among Us with any of the people that come by. And yeah, kind of just have some fun together. So just let me know if you guys are interested in that. Give me some ideas down in the comments below, or just let me know if you're interested. So thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.